All right.
Okay.
So.
This is round 2, by the way.
Okay. So I really like the use of the triangles.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it really captures the attention of the viewer, especially for someone who doesn't really know what the flyer is all about. So I think that you focusing in on this is a really cool image that they've given us. So I think that you focusing in on that is a good use of the materials that we were given.
Thanks.
I like the repetition with the boxes down here with all your information, as well as with the BYU Idaho logo that we're supposed to use. And I think that it was wise that you used this bold box here to incorporate all the important details about the event so that the viewer can directly go to that first. I like how the free entrance with the exclamation point, like it's the only thing on here that has an exclamation point.
Mm-hmm.
But as college kids, anything free is really exciting for us. So that grabs my attention. So I like the use of your exclamation point there. And yeah, so I think it looks really good so far. So yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I love your flyer. I love how you use the whole image as the background and the base, and then you just added and typed on top of it. I think it's great the way that you use capoeira, however you say it, as parallel to the dancer. And it's bold and it's a deep black, and so they really complement each other. I really like how you used alignment to have the title and then some details right below it, and it's separated by a black line. And in the bottom with the all students welcome, separated by a black line with the classroom attire.
Mm-hmm.
I think the placement of the BYU Idaho is awesome. I think it maybe I would just like move it down a little bit to align with that.
Okay.
But no, I really enjoy it.
Awesome, thank you. I'm actually gonna draw. That's actually a really good idea. Draw a little arrow down to remind me to remove that.
Okay.
That makes sense. So my question: what kind of audience are you going for?
So I'm going for students that have never heard of capoeira before.
Okay, that's what I thought. So again, reiterating, I think that it's a good idea then that you have the triangles and the boxes going on here.
Okay.
I think that maybe you don't need the BYU Idaho at the top since you have it here in the box down here.
Right.
But maybe if you move the capoeira up and maybe bolded this a little bit more, so that it really, this kind of distracts from like the main message.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you just moved it up, I think that would be a really good idea. Really draw in an audience that you're looking for.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's all I would really suggest about how to capture your audience more. Other than that, like I said, the exclamation point with college kids and everything, like it really draws them in. So, yeah.
Great, thanks.
Welcome.
So, are you trying to send the same message as I am?
Yeah, same type of audience.
Okay. Well, I think that's great because you use the dancer as the focal point, and with the title right above it, it lets people know that it's some sort of a dance. And then you go to the second most bold thing, and it says learn the Brazilian self-defense art. And the details are in smaller font, and the eye goes to that last. So is there any alternatives that you would recommend that I make on my flyer?
Like I said, just the bigger, getting rid of the BYU Idaho at the top and just putting that up in a bigger and bolder font, maybe.
Yeah, I met with Brother Pingle, and we did the same thing. We crossed out the BYU Idaho, and he said that I should put the capoeira on the top.
Okay.
And then what I was planning on doing is changing this and making the background all black.
Okay.
And then everything that is black now, I will make white.
Okay.
So that it'll stand out. And to make sure that the BYU Idaho logo stands out, I'll add a white trim.
Okay.
And instead of this just one single box right here, we thought about me possibly doing 2 different boxes.
Okay.
And then in one box I have the date and time, place, and the other box I have, classroom attire, free entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And then the BYU Idaho box right down here.
Yeah, I think
what do you think of that?
I think that'd be a really good idea. That way it's not like bigger box, little BYU Idaho.
Right.
I think like it'll centralize the message more if you put that in the middle. And I think the white trim's a really good idea around the logo, so it'll stand out more. But yeah, I like the black. I think the black's classier and bolder, more dramatic. So white's cool too, but black's gonna catch the attention of your audience more. So
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What do you think of my fonts that I used here?
So these are 2 are the same. Mm-hmm. I really like the fonts that you have for all the important stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I think I like these a lot, but I think when you Mackena up, I think you should make this, if you can find a bolder one.
Yeah.
Something more dramatic. Too. But the body type, I like that a lot. This isn't good too, but if you could find something better.
Maybe more thick.
Yeah.
Kind of like how yours is.
Yeah.
It really stands out.
Yeah. So maybe make it a bolder. But I mean, like I said, if you can't find anything, this looks good as well.
Okay.
So
and it'll be in white, so maybe that looks cooler.
So you're gonna put a white trim around this too. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then these will be
white.
Okay, perfect. And then all the text and everything will be white as well. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that'll look really good.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I feel much better about that than this. I was having some doubt.
That's why it's a rough draft.
Yeah. So with yours, I think it's so many amazing things. I think just one thing to look out for is the text. It looks fine on the big flyer, but when you get to the small flyers, the sizing is kind of small.
Okay.
I know normally we're supposed to use a 12-point font, but Brother Pingo said for this assignment, we can go a little bigger.
Okay.
I used a size 14, and I thought it looked good, so maybe you can just make this, a 14. Mm-hmm. And then maybe if you make the smaller text bigger, you can go up a size as well on the big text, so they don't blend, but you still keep that distinction.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe the alignment, if you move it over a little bit, would look better, and with the space in between from up here to on the side.
Okay.
Maybe just aligning the BYU Idaho, I think I said that already, but in between, you'll move this over a little bit, but just make sure that it is centered to the middle.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise and also I think you would look really awesome with the black border all around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And so I'm missing some text, so I'm gonna move this text up right underneath the lenders.
Okay.
And then just keep this here, and probably right here put free entrance. So that's one of the first things that they see, which gives them more of a reason to continue to read the flyer. Okay. So
you're going to move these down. Mm-hmm. Bi-weekly is going to be actually made into a sentence underneath.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you'll add free entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And then will you put that as the top one? So
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Great.
I was thinking of putting it down there, but I don't really have room for it anymore. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could maybe add another line and put free entrance above that, but if that looks overcrowded, I won't do that, so I'll just keep it at the top. But I think it would look better if I just had the dates and times up here, and not a random fact about the event. I think all the random facts are down there, so I think maybe if I added another line, do you think that would be too much, or?
So this now, I don't think so actually, because this would be thicker. Mm-hmm. You'd have the 2 lines, and then would these also be 2 separate lines?
Yeah, so these would stay the exact same. I would just get rid of the one at the top.
Okay, and you'd make that a sentence. Mm-hmm. So you'd be having 4 lines there. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe I would try, I think just on the computer, putting another line, then putting free entrance on the top.
Let's see what it looks like.
But if it doesn't work, then I think it's fine above the dates and
Okay.
underneath the sentences.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for your feedback.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think it's really awesome, and I would definitely go to this event if I saw your flyer.
Ditto.
Thanks. Okay, thanks, Julia.
You're welcome. Thank you.